The war that Iran forced us to force on them is on again. No, off. No, on. No, whatevs. All that matters is, if the president does it, it's lethal. The Trumpster Dumpster vows to defend Hormuz since, like the Panama Canal, it's ours, except when it's China's. Of course, it will be renamed something more appropriate. Or maybe just the Gulf of Hormuz. The mullahs have been blockading our balls for too long.
You know, I don't really understand. It's a mysterious region. It's not inscrutable, that's further east, but it is mysterious.
In other war news, ICE's fatal shooting in Houston of Lorenzo Salgado Araujo, who wasn't actually the guy they were looking for, was justified by the presentation of, okay, no evidence, with the feds not cooperating with local officials, rejecting scrutiny in order to preserve inscrutability, and utilizing no dashboard or body cameras. Agents said Araujo rammed their car and tried to run over an officer, while 3 passengers in Araujo's van said, nah. So, who you gonna believe? 3 pairs of lion but hard-working eyes? Or guys with a $50,000 hiring bonus and license to kill? Tough call. Here's a possible answer. A week later, another wrong worst of the worst guy got shot and killed by ICE. Not that there's a right guy. In Biddeford, Maine. Well, they are living up to the established incompetence levels set by the EPA, FBI, and Emperor's Office. Juan Sebastian Guerrero, 26, from Colombia, was the father of a young daughter and himself a hard worker, which means he probably took 2 or 3 jobs from third-generation whiter immigrants. He was shot, the Chill Kill Squad asserted, because he was fleeing and thus endangering the public. The ICE shooter was placed on administrative leave, which the local Racial Justice Committee declared a danger to the public and promised to track him down and bring him to justice as soon as fascism is over. In the meantime, ICE is tasked by the Crooked King with continuing to distract the public from the Epstein-Iran war he lost, but only 3 times, at time of going to web. The fraudistration has fired the Independent Election Commission that helps states prevent election fraud in an attempt to defraud the elections. To be fair, the GOP could lose the upcoming vote, not because of the Epstein-Israel war on Iran or the price of gas eggs, but because communists are eating our Christians, and doing it just before they pray and vote. The firer-in-chief has ordered private employers to fire hundreds of thousands of immigrant workers who are about to lose their protected status. Lawyers for Haitians say the move is based on racial animus. Trumpists replied, "That makes me white." To make up for the seeming anti-black bias, he promised to deport 200,000 Browns to El Salvador. The Lord of all species, but mainly himself, has moved to eliminate all the lesser ones by rescinding Endangered Species Act protections, thus impairing the alleged species' ability to eat, shelter, or breed. Critters such as the great coddled wildebeest have in fact been threatening the habitat of endangered drillers, miners, and realtors long enough. There will now be an exemption for oil and gas companies in the Gulf of America, or whatever it is. The previously protected whales there are obviously free to go join their brother whales in other waters, just as the Arabs in Israel are free to go live in other Arab countries. These overindulged species are endangering our way of life. They're eating our profits. Those who prefer red-cockaded woodpeckers to red-blooded Americans can go to hell. In the polite opinion of the Department of the Increasingly Inferior, the red cockpecker can go to Mars. Elon will give it a discount coupon. Fortunately, recent studies conclude that the loss of any one species has no effect on other species or people. The source of the studies is, of course, none of your business. Attorneys general from 16 states have said the rationale for the change is arbitrary, capricious, an abuse of discretion, and contrary to law. The president responded, "That makes me smart." The doging of USAID has killed 700,000 people so far and is set to kill 9.4 million by 2030. This is what the world's richest man did to the world's poorest children when he dismantled the world's most powerful government. The arc of the moral universe is long. So far, period. A glorious pageant of 250 years of white freedom in America, with a few hitches where outside labor agitators, women, and trans slaves tried to take it away, has led inexorably to the triumph of the greatest Prez-a-King ever, whose enthusiasm has been described by a conservative activist as infectious. There is, as yet, no known cure. Black unemployment is up, or as Mr. Trump phrases it, down. The noted statistician noted that African American unemployment is now doing better than it's ever done. Good for it. Too bad about the African Americans, though. The FCC has given the green light to the good folks at Reflect Orbital to orbit a mirror pointed at the sun to light up the Earth at night. It will light up a circular patch 3 miles wide. This may seem like a small patch, but the reflectionistas are looking to boost 50,000 mirrors into orbit. This poses a problem for astronomers, airline pilots, circadian rhythms, people, animals, and plants, but not much else. The achievement of daylight at night is a tribute to American ingenuity. But is it lunacy? No, that would be lighting up the dark side of the moon.